Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to sit down and create a second Valentine's Day look for you guys. This one's a little bit different, more of a smoky, winged out look. Not super complex with the shadow. I pretty much used one eyeshadow. I went in with the Tati Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette, my favorite palette, and I pretty much used Memory for this look. It was pretty simple. I really liked how it turned out. This is supposed to be like a sultry, sexy Valentine's Day-ish look. I'm doing like a sexy look in a non-sexy outfit right now. Like, do you see this? Always having sweatpants underneath, in case you guys want to know. Anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing how I put this look together, then come hang out with me and just keep watching. Alright, let me just fix my hair real quick so I'm not looking like a freaking hot mess. Because I definitely feel like one. Yummy. Alright, I'm going to be starting off with the Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. This is technically not a primer, it's a face oil. But I like to use it as a primer because it gives my skin a nice radiance, glow. And since we were doing like more sultry, sexy, I don't like that word. I don't like saying that word. I should probably get more comfortable saying that word. Sexy. We are going to start with the eyes today just because I am going to be doing a smoky wing. And I kind of wanted to do the tape method, like go super old school and go back with the tape method. But I didn't have any tape on me, and the only tape I have in my house is packing tape. And I don't think that that would be a good combination. So I'm just going to do the wing, and then what we can do is clean it up with like a makeup remover wipe. And that'll kind of help sharpen up the line as well. Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to be going in with the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette, my favorite palette. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Aura Sequin and Soothe Sequin and kind of mix the two a little bit, kind of brush it off the back of my hand to get any excess product off. And then I'm just going to kind of dust it over my entire lid. Really nothing too crazy. You probably won't even tell that it's there. But I just wanted to create some, like a little bit of dimension from like my lid and crease up to the brow bone, just so it's not just like one flat, like. Okay, so now for the fun part, I'm going to go in with Matte Memory. I'm going to use this mirror over here. And basically, I'm just going to start winging out my eyeshadow. I'm not going to be really using like an actual eyeliner for this. I'm going to be using the shadow just because this matte shadow is so pigmented. So basically, I'm just going to actually, maybe I'll use a close-up mirror for this part. World's tiniest mirror. I'm just going to kind of start stamping on the lash line to darken it. Like so. I want to bring it all the way into the corner. This is another reason why I didn't want to do my foundation first, because I tend to rest my hand on my face when I'm doing stuff like this, and so I didn't want to mess up my foundation. And I'm just using an angled liner brush. I'm not using like anything crazy, just a simple angled liner brush. I think this is from Moda Cosmetics. I want to get it really close to that lash line so that there's no peek through of the lid. Even tightline a little bit and go under your lashes. And then next we're going to kind of wing it out. I'm nervous. You know how long it's been since I've done a wing? Basically, you kind of want to take the lower lash line and where that kind of like waterline is, and you kind of want to just have like an invisible line that continues on past that, and that's kind of where you want your wing to follow. And then basically we're just going to like fill it in now. We're going to connect the edge and just draw it straight across. I want this to really elongate my eye. This doesn't look perfect right now, so don't worry if you feel like it's not coming together. Just kind of keep moving in the general direction. So I want this to be a little bit of a thicker wing. I'm not like doing something super tiny. Okay, so now I'm gonna pack a little bit of the shadow on my eyelash. Okay, so now I want to basically just like blend it out, but I want to smoke out the edges just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe real quick and I'm going to clean up the edge just so it kind of can come together a little bit more, because right now it looks a little bit crazy. I don't like it. What I'm basically going to do is start from the lash line, and I don't want to go up too high because then it kind of is hard to bring it back down. So I just want to start in little increments, start wiping away, and you can kind of start seeing like the shape of it all. Then I'm bringing up the tail end up a little bit because I really want to create that wing. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to go back in with my angled liner brush. You guys see that? Do you see that? Oh, that is what I'm talking about. I kind of want a little bit of a thinner, more like pointy brush, I want to say. I'm taking more of an angled pointer brush and I'm really going to smoke out the top edge of this liner. Kind of like that. So it's not as harsh on the top of the wing, but I want it more precise for sure on the bottom of the wing. See the difference there? Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Sequin Memory, and I'm just gonna lightly tap over the wing because I want a little bit of sparkle on that wing. Okay guys, so basically the people that mow our lawns just got here, so I am so sorry if there's background noise because there's dogs barking, they're mowing lawns, it's garbage day. I clearly should not film on Tuesdays anymore. And I'm just going in with Memory in the metallic shade and kind of lightly dabbing it. I was just doing the sequin just by itself, but I kind of wanted it to pop a little bit more. So it's giving me like Lady Gaga vibes for some reason, and I'm not mad about it. Okay, so now moving on to the other side. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? Let me know. Is that your thing? Is that not your thing? Do you love Valentine's Day? Do you hate it? I'm kind of like neutral. I'm not really somebody that goes all out. Like my husband and I, we don't go out to like big fancy dinners for Valentine's Day. They'll usually like get me flowers and a card and we'll just kind of make it like a nice dinner at home. It's not anything that we really like go out of the way to celebrate, but I remember when I was like a kid or like even in high school, and it was always like, oh my gosh, it was the worst if you didn't have a Valentine or like a boyfriend during the month of February. Oh, to be young and in love. I love how every time I start to do a wing, it like literally looks like a hot mess and I just have to like go through my head and reconsider like, was this a good option? And like, what am I doing over here? Like, do you see this? Alrighty guys, so my wings on my lids are done. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I switched from the CoverGirl Exhibitionist to this one just because, I don't know, I kind of wanted to try something different and I tried this and I was like, wow, this stuff is good. This hair is not looking the sexiest vibes. This mascara is just, oh, so good. I don't know if it's just because like it's fresh. Because you know how like when you like first open a mascara, it works like really, really well. And you're like, oh my god, this is the best stuff ever. And then after time, it kind of like, I don't know, I feel like all mascara kind of in a way is the same. It doesn't get super clumpy either, which I really like. I feel like the CoverGirl Exhibitionist got really clumpy at times. And this is just nice and smooth. Alright you guys, so I just finished putting mascara on my lashes. I'm actually going to pop on some falsies too for this look, so I'm going to do that off camera and then I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so I am back. I threw on some lashes. I'm using the Ardell, just regular wispies. These are like my favorite. Super affordable, super lightweight as well. But I'm just gonna throw my hair up because we are gonna do some foundation now. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. I have been using this the last like week or so, and I really like this foundation. It's super lightweight. It's about like medium to light coverage depending on how you apply it. I would definitely say if you're using like a beauty blender or like a blending sponge of any kind, it's way more light coverage. But I've been using just kind of like a buffing brush. I've been using this Real Techniques brush. This is an expert face brush, and I pretty much all I do is just pop it right on there and just buff it into my skin. It's just got a really nice finish. It's super lightweight. I don't really feel it that much, and it lasts pretty well throughout the day. It's nice too because it's a little buildable. I wouldn't say like it's something that you can build to like a full coverage, but in certain areas where I'm like more red, like around my cheeks and whatnot, I tend to put a little bit more on once that layer sets, just so I have a little bit more coverage. I'm so glad it's finally February, not only because it's my birthday month, but I just felt like January lasted forever. I know there were so many jokes going around about like, January's been the longest year of 2020 or something like that, I don't know. But it just felt like it lasted forever. Like it felt like January was never gonna end. And now that February's here, I'm kind of just like, can we go back to January? My husband's gonna be deploying soon, so I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like I'm low-key dreading it. Yesterday I was in like a super funk just because like knowing that he's gonna leave and I'm gonna be by myself. It's tough, man. It's like super tough when your spouse has to like leave and everything, and deployments are hard, and I'm sure that there's other spouses out there that like totally understand, but it sucks. And I feel like I have like a really good support system. Like my family is very supportive, and you know, they're always, you know, let me know like that they're there if I ever need them and stuff, and I can always go home, which is tough because I'm probably not gonna go home while he's gone, just because we're really trying to save money because we're gonna be going on vacation when he gets back. So I really want to save my money. And not only that, we have like a dog, so having to like not only pay for plane ticket to go home and then paying for like somebody to come watch my dog, it just adds up. Because I know like most people are just like, well, if you're by yourself, why wouldn't you go home? And it's just like, I don't know. I kind of just like want to stay here and just work on like being more independent, not feeling like just because I'm by myself I need to go like, you know, like I can't be by myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, it just definitely sucks because I feel like every time I talk about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing great, like I'm gonna be doing fine, and I'll keep myself busy by doing YouTube and blogging and, you know, doing my makeup and whatnot. But like deep down inside, I'm like, no, this freaking sucks. But I really don't like share that with anybody, and I've been like really having a hard time with it, just because it's like I don't want anyone to ever be like, well, go and marry the guy that was in the army. But which I like know nobody would really be like that, but I don't know, it's just hard. And I'm like one of those people that's just like, if I'm like going through anything tough, I tend to like suppress it, and I'm like, everything's good, the house is burning down and we're fine. Like, I am definitely that person. I'm gonna put a little bit more coverage on my cheeks, but other than that, like, I know as long as I stay busy, I'll be okay. And like I said, you know, doing YouTube, staying busy with my blog, you know, working on building my clientele because I do freelance and makeup, so just kind of working on that, staying connected like within our church. I think it'll be okay. But you know, there's definitely gonna be hard days for sure. It's just learning how to like process it correctly and not like go down into like a deep dark depression, because that can for sure happen. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm going to be using two shades. This one is Ivory number 5. And I'm going to be going in with the lighter one just to brighten up my under eye. I'm not sure what shade. Oh, this is number 1 Cool Ivory. Just add a little bit just to brighten up my under eye, just a tiny bit. Y'all, I need to find a new show to watch. My husband and I caught up on Outlander. I actually rewatched it with him because I was so into it. I just like binge watched the crap out of it so fast, and he was like, I wouldn't have mind watching that with you. So I was like, okay, we'll watch it again. Just finished season 4. Yeah, season 4. And now we're waiting for season 5. But in the meantime, I've been trying to like watch other shows or like, I don't know, find something else that is intriguing, and I literally just can't find anything else that I like. Or I start watching it and I'll watch like an episode and I'll be like, okay, this is really boring, and I'll start watching something else. Okay, so for setting powder under my eye, I'm going to be going in with the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. This is my new favorite under eye setting powder, thanks to Tati. This is seriously like, it's, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so lightweight, like it's very, very lightweight, not super heavy, so you don't feel like there's a whole lot like under your eye, which I really like. I'm going with my CoverGirl, no, CoverGirl? Maybelline? Maybelline. Super, super light dusting just to set it, just because this is more voluminous radiance. It's not like super radiance, this foundation. It's definitely more on the matte side, but it's not so matte that you don't need a powder. Like I would definitely set it with just like a light powder, especially if you're oily. I'm not really super oily, but I am somebody that touches my face a lot. Okay, and then I'm just gonna set my face. Okay, so my base is done. I'm actually gonna go and do my brows off camera just because I feel like that is so boring. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I felt like it took a million years to do my brows for whatever reason. I'm just gonna go in and bronze with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've been actually using my blush brush to bronze, as well as like contour and use my blush. And I don't know why, I really like how it looks on my face. I feel like it's a lot more smoother than the brush that I was using before. And I really like how it turns out most of the time. Watch it look like crap now. And then for contour, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in the shade 222 True Beige. I don't want it to look like super chiseled and unnatural just because that's not me. That's not really how I do my makeup. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my powder brush and basically just blend the two together. I'm really excited because it's supposed to be super cold tomorrow and it might snow in Texas. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. That would be cool. I definitely miss the snow, being from Oregon. I like have a love-hate relationship with snow. I feel like it's so pretty and it's so fun, but then like after I feel like a day or two, you're like, okay, you can leave now. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to be going with the Ciate London Marbled Light Blush. This is in the shade Halo. My husband just started the dryer, so you can probably hear that in the background as well. Way more blush than I want to put on. Okay, let's tone this down. It's a good trick you can do is just take your powder brush if you have way too much blush or even bronzer on your face and just kind of buff over it. But work in like upward motions because you don't want to bring that down. You can even take your blending sponge too and just kind of stamp over it as well. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to go in with my tried and true e.l.f. highlight. This is in the shade Moonlight, right? Moonlight Pearls. I'm just not a huge highlighter person. Like I like highlight on my face for sure, but I'm not somebody that likes it to like beam to Mars and back. I'm just not that person, but I like to have like a nice natural glow, so that's why I really like this highlighter. Still have not tried the Jaclyn Hill highlighters either. Really want to, just haven't tried it yet. Okay, so I think for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Color Sensational 102 True Beige Lip Liner, and then to top it off, I'm gonna be using the Mauve For Me 373. This is also by Maybelline as well. They just have the best lipsticks, man. Like I've tried other lipsticks from other drugstores and it's just, I don't know. I think they have the best for sure. I was going back and forth between whether I want to do like a really dark bold lip, but I feel like because I have a liner, like a wing liner, it would look way too vampy. So I wanted to kind of keep it more like pinky. I hate lining lips. Long time since I've done my makeup. Okay, what I'm doing is after I put my lipstick on, I'm kind of patting the edges of my fingers because I feel like when you pat it down, there's not like this harsh line. I feel like it looks a lot more natural. And then last but not least, aka I just remembered, I'm gonna put on some mascara on my bottom lashes. The tip that I like to do when I'm doing my bottom lashes is I'll like dip it into the tube and then I like to scrape off all the excess. And that prevents like any clumping or extra product that you don't want on your lashes. Okay, let me take my hair out. Spray it on my face one more time with the Morphe setting spray. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me while I put this sultry, smoky Valentine's Day look together. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.